Casablanca, a port city on the western Atlantic coastline of Morocco and the country's biggest metropolis. Many visitors to Morocco skip Casablanca and head straight to the tourist hotspots of Marrakesh and Fez. But I've come here to seek out authentic Moroccan life. Casablanca has a rich colonial legacy as it was occupied by the French for nearly 50 years in the 1900s. It's a city of contrasts, both traditional and modern, Moroccan and European, and it's this unique mixture that has led me here. The city has an Old Medina which dates to the 1500s, several hundred years before the French arrived, and it's one of the oldest neighborhoods in Casablanca. I'm meeting up with a local, Mohammed, and we're visiting the Medina a few hours before the breaking of fast, as it's currently the month of Ramadan, and locals fast during daylight hours. So we are going to go into the Old Medina now. It's a very beautiful entrance. Boulangerie, patisserie. Sounds very French. Petit tarts. So you can really see the French influence, right? So Mohammed was telling me, like behind me, for example, typical loads of bread being sold right now because it's just a couple of hours before everyone's going to break their fast. And Mohammed was telling me that, you know, you never ever eat a traditional Moroccan meal, break your fast without bread. It's the most important thing. You see, there's so many people. It's like the rush to get food before they break the fast. So loads of people queuing up for food. Everyone's very hungry. This is amazing. Like, I feel like this is like real local life. Completely surrounded by locals. Everyone's going about their day. So much bread. Unbelievable. All the vegetables. Wow. Just go down the street, it's so busy, there are so many people. Mohammed's telling me that everyone loves making tagines as well, so like you can see like amazing, look at the fresh meat, people hanging. So Mohammed's telling me that actually a lot of the meat on offer is turkey because, you know, we're in the old water and it's actually cheaper than lamb. So you see that people try to make tagine with turkey and that works out cheaper. This is chicken, so it's a bit cheaper than the turkey, but you know, for Ramadan people want something special. You have like maybe wealthier people that will go for the lamb and the beef. Then, you know, maybe some other people that want to be a bit more economical will choose, you know, turkey and then chickens as well. Oranges, and it's so tasty, delicious, big fresh orange Most eaten fish in Casablanca is sardines, so so many sardines, they're very cheap, nutritious, and you've got the port right here, so it's a huge fishing industry and it's mainly sardines, so you can see how many sardines there are. It's amazing. Walking through the fish market now, so it smells very fishy. Got amazing fish. Wow, so much fish. All sorts of white fish, tuna. Wow.
خارج من الدار صحيح نرجع ليها بصيح
بنفس ولوازم الخدمة والقصد مليح بلاصتي نكون مهلال
قدام سلامتي وسلامة الغير اللي ما يرفد الهام وما ندير غالي مأهليه والباقي نخليه ندير خدمتي مع جيزك والعمل عنده مواليه وفلان ودير الزنقة حياتي القضية كنا مسؤولين على عيالنا والسلامة نفس الشي فجأة وحنا قبلك انت يا وانا كنا مسؤولين على عيالنا والسلامة نفس الشي فجأة وحنا قبلك انت يا وانا مرحبا يا مرحبا عملي يكون زين نفس حافظ على النفس ونبغيهم الاثنين حافظوا على البيئة وما نلوحوش اللي كان نقي والما كان يدوم لينا سنين كنا مسؤولين على عيالنا والسلامة نفس شي فجأة وحنا قبلك انت يا وانا كنا مسؤولين على عيالنا والسلامة نفس شي فجأة وحنا قبلك انت يا وانا
बहुत बड़ा प्यार था उसी में सर्वेंट क्वार्टर अलग चलना है वो बस नहीं थोड़ा तो इस्तेमाल हो ना
It's showing me the sheep's head and like they eat sheep's head, they eat the cow's feet. They're used to eating like all parts of the animal. So this stall is selling horse meat, and Mohammed is telling me they do also actually eat horse meat. I mean, it's not that popular, but you can see people are buying it, and people cook with it. Now that we're walking through the market, you can feel like it's getting a lot less busy. So it had this huge rush, everyone buying food, ready to break the fast, and now like it's really clearing out and it's like a lot calmer. It smells really good. There's like fresh sardines, so good. The Old Medina isn't just limited to souks and food stalls. It's also got many winding, narrow alleyways where locals live. So it's an incredible place for seeing the traditional local way of life, which hasn't changed all that much from several hundred years ago. The narrow alleyways, crumbling buildings, and loud atmosphere are very representative of local life in the Old Medina. A lot of the apartments are occupied by whole families, so you could have 3 or even 4 generations living under one roof. It's chaotic and authentic, and a very worthy place to explore. It's a real glance into Casablanca's original character. The graffiti present all over this part of the neighbourhood are tags of one of Casablanca's major football teams, Wydad, and shows that in Casablanca and Morocco, football is a huge part of the popular culture. Mohammed explained that football allows people to express themselves, with many youngsters choosing to be in a football club supporter team instead of a political party. In Morocco, football is more than just a game for the masses. People live and breathe football, and it forms a big part of Moroccan identity. Walking around this old Medina, the old town, and you can just see some really stunning architecture. It's like 1930s, and it's called Maures, so that's like very much like a mixture of French, European influence, and then Moroccan as well. So it's very unique and incredibly beautiful. Just walk around and you look up, you've got these beautiful balconies and the mosaics, and it's really nice to just walk around and admire it. This is one of the plazas in the old Medina, which is called Place Belgique, so the Belgian Square, and you can see some really beautiful examples of the Art Deco architecture here. So you've got these beautiful motifs on the walls, balconies which look outwards towards the streets, which you wouldn't have. So right opposite the Art Deco apartments, you have Islamic apartments, and obviously they don't have the balconies that look out towards the street because very conservative, religion. It's a really great contrast of, the different buildings that you'll come across when you just walk around in the old town. Outside the Old Medina, towards the coast, you can see the changing face of Casablanca, with grimy, overpopulated areas giving way to gated mansions and Beverly Hills-style streets. Driving around Casablanca, it's clear that this is a city of contrasts, where historic districts exist alongside a modern and cosmopolitan coastline. Hassan II Mosque was built for the former king's 60th birthday, and its location overlooking the ocean waves echoes a verse from the Quran, which states that God's throne was built upon the water. This mosque is absolutely stunning. There is just so much beautiful detailing and, a lot of Moroccan artisans worked on it. The fact that they decided to build, such an ornate, grand monument in Casablanca really goes to show that, the king wanted to put Casablanca on the map and kind of, it's like the future of Morocco. So the design of this mosque is also very unique because it blends traditional Islamic architecture, things like the domes and the arches, which is very typical of Islamic style buildings, with more Moroccan design. So when you see these colourful tiles, it's called zelish here in Morocco, and it's very reflective of that Moroccan design. You've got a lot of artisans that have always worked in the tile mosaic industry, so the blend of the two gives rise to a very unique style mosque and very Moorish influences. So it's very kind of unique and emblematic building here in Casablanca. I've come to Marché Central, which is a central marketplace. They have a lot of fresh fish here, and you can buy the fresh fish and take it to one of the little restaurants here in the market and have them cook it for you. So I want to try out the fish in Casablanca. It's a port city. There's lots of fresh fish on offer. Wow, so this is all the fish. Hello. Hi. Wow, there's a lot of fish on offer. All from Morocco. So you got shrimp, bit of shrimp, some calamar. Good, yeah, great. What else is good to try? I've got calamar, got shrimp. Maybe some sardines, a few sardines as well. They're fresh from Morocco. Which white fish is from Morocco? San Pedro. Wow, San Pedro. Okay, perfect. So that's 150. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Bought the fish. Do some translating on the phone because I don't speak very good French, so she's kind of translating on the phone for me. Yes, with garlic a la plancha. A la plancha, yeah. My gosh, wow. Ooh. Beautiful. Thank you, shukran. That looks incredible. They call it the San Pedro or Saint Pierre. Again, it's fresh from Casablanca. They've got a little bit of condiment. Like, it smells quite spicy, so I'm just going to add a bit of that to it as well. Wow. So fresh. One of the good things about coming here is that you can try all this delicious seafood, and it's so cheap. Literally 15 euros for loads of prawns, loads of calamari, huge white fish. Sardines, wow, we've got sardines coming as well. Wow, so now they brought the sardines. Look at these sardines. Unbelievable. Sardines is one of the most common fishes that they eat here. There's so many sardines. That was an absolutely incredible lunch. The fish in Casablanca is so fresh, so tasty. And this whole, this little market is very cute. There's a lot of restaurants that you can, take the fresh fish and have them cooking for you. But most of them are shut at the moment because it's Ramadan. So during this month, a lot of them close. But I'm lucky to have found one, and that was really good. Casablanca's downtown area is filled with stunning architectural monuments built during the French occupation in the 1900s. I'm at the central square, which is called the Place Mohammed V Square, and this is where, when the French were ruling in Casablanca, this was the